Okay, we continue create menu, and in a feature we have a generate geometry tools. Click on this pin to separate this menu. In a sweep, with a sweep we need a spline, we need a curve, that need a profile, and this profile go over along the curve. For better understanding that, first we need to create a path. You can refer to the previous lesson in the plane. Select this plane and create a B spline. It's not important in this direction. Create a B spline and finish. Select. If you can select it, select on this direction. That's nice. Make it this direction. Okay. And this is our spline. I need to turn grid off. Make a circular or linear path. Check a plane. This plane to draw a profile. I draw a special profile going to the first point to close it. And be careful about the profile, it has to be closed curve, okay? It's very important. And this is our path, and this is on closed curve for profile. Select the sweep. In this part, the software speak to you. Pick path to sweep line. You can select it and hit OK. This is our path. And then ask you, please choose a profile for sweep. Choose this profile for sweep and hit OK. It brings the profile exactly at the beginning of the curve. And now here you can rotate the profile as desired. You can click and drag on this icon to change the direction of the profile. And after that, click on OK. And as you can see, that profile go along that curve. This is sweep tool. This is sweep tool. If you open it, it has three objects. This is the main, this is cap, this is the main object, and then this is other cap at other end of the sweep. So it has three parts. Okay, this is sweep. Another tool is extrude. Extrude make a 3D object from 2D curve. Select the extrude. It tells you please pick a profile for our extrude. Click select that profile and hit OK. You can specify the height of that extrude, for example 1 meter, and as you can see it's create a 3D object from that 2D curve. An extrude, if you open the folder of that, it has three options: cap, main body, and other cap. You can separate them as you want. Okay, this is an extrude. Another tool is a wire. It's directly to create a wire for you. It does not need to create a profile. It's actually a sweep tool, but it's completely for creating a wire. When you click that, it tells you please select a path for wire. If you can select that path, you can select it from the scene browser and hit OK. Cross section, wire cross section window will be open, and here you can identify the cross section of that wire. Cross section can be in a circle. You can change your radius in millimeter. Okay, in a millimeter, for example, I choose 60 centimeter, 60 millimeter, or 6 centimeter. And or you can change the cross section to rectangle. You can specify width and height, or a round, a fillet. As you can see, it has a rounding here. For example, I select them. Oh, rounding is very too much. I select it. Okay, the rounding 10 and hit OK. As you can see, this profile will be appear here, and you can rotate it at your desire and hit OK. And as you can see, the wire will be created here. This is sweep tool. It has two caps and main body. If you select them, you can change the material of them here. If you want, I've explained the material more. It's not very, yeah, you can change the material of all of them. If you change one of them, it's automatically change 3 options. So this is a wire tool. You don't need to create a profile for that. Another interesting tool is a street. You can create a street from a spline here. Click in a street. We have the 3 mode: flat, elevated with a pavement. This is a flat street. Here you can change the width of that street in 3 meters. Here you can click and choose a texture from your PC, or it's a simlab composer texture. If you want to create a street with a pavement, you can use this texture, or if you want to select just a flat street, you can use this texture, and those texture are for pavement. You can open it here and generate. If we have to first select a pass, so select that pass here and hit generate. Now as you can see, the street will be create here. And unfortunately, if you change the spline, you cannot change the street because it does not any connection with them. You have to create another street. Okay, this is a flat street from that spline or curve. Okay, delete that, select it, and elevated, it means it has a height. Can make it create with that texture, and as you can see, we have the street that has a elevated in height. Okay, this is another street. Select it from the scene browser and make it. Another interesting, elevated with a pavement. As you can see, if we select it, this is a street texture, and you can specify the pavement texture here if you want. And as you can see, it's exactly the cross section of the depth. If you generate it, first select the pass and generate. And as you can see, this cross section is exactly this cross section here, and you can change before click and generate. You can change the this number here. It's by meter, and exactly you can specify this street for yourself and hit generate. Okay, this is generate geometry menu, and you can create any interesting things in this menu. Hello my friends, to continue these tutorials on YouTube, subscribe us, like us, and hit the bell icon. And now you will be alerted about all of the amazing videos that we release.